The United States of America has exposed Pakistan's lies and deceit in a Westminster court in the UK. For decades, India has been saying that Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar, accused of the 1993 blast in which 257 innocent people were massacred in serial blasts in Mumbai, was living in Pakistan. Denied it. Today, the US told a court in the United Kingdom that Dawood Ibrahim and D Company operate out of Karachi in Pakistan, and that Dawood Ibrahim was involved in a series of cases of extortion, money laundering and cheating, including in the United States of America. India today has accessed details of the FBI case in the UK against a key Dawood Ibrahim henchman, Jabir Motiwala, an under-trial extortionist currently in a UK prison. The Federal Bureau of Investigation in New York wants him extradited to the United States to stand trial for a case of money laundering and extortion. The FBI has had Dawood Ibrahim under its scanner since 2012. FBI, after independent investigations, has submitted in a UK court that Dawood Ibrahim has been a fugitive from law in India after the 1993 blasts in Mumbai and runs an empire from Karachi. Dawood Ibrahim's empire, according to FBI, spreads not only across Pakistan and UAE, but even in India. According to the FBI, Dawood Ibrahim is involved in money laundering and extortion racket in the US.
Pakistan's DNA keeps speaking lie. I will give example. Didn't Pakistan say that Osama bin Laden is not in Pakistan? And where was he found? Found? Abbottabad. Hasn't Pakistan been saying for many years that Dawood Ibrahim is not in Pakistan? Our intelligence agencies have exact six addresses of Dawood Ibrahim, which is located in Pakistan. Pakistan gives shelter to all these people.
Ibrahim has been captured and he was brought to trial in the UK court. The FBI had also come to, give evidence against him, and the FBI has clearly stated in court that Dawood Ibrahim, his headquarters is in Karachi. He is based there in Clifton, Karachi, as our intelligence has also been saying from time to time. And from there he is running his crime syndicates, his drug empire, his smuggling networks, and he has been carrying out acts of terror against India. And I think it's about time that the world should take action against Pakistan for its unprincipled support to terror.
Here in this very court, during the trial, it's been mentioned that Jabir Motiwala or Jabir Moti is a high-ranking member of D Company that operates out of Pakistan, led by Dawood Ibrahim. And this D Company, an international terror organization operating in India, Pakistan and the UAE, and involved in activities like money laundering, drug trafficking, extortion, and also violent terror activities, of which Jabir Motiwala is a high-ranking officer. This was noted by prosecution, which is the US government in this case, and not contradicted by the defense at all. Instead, what defense is actually focusing on is the mental illness that Jabir Motiwala suffers from. The fact that he has been a suicide-prone case, has tried suicide 3 times, and if put in solitary confinement, he might do the same. So infringement of his human rights is what is being argued. And up till now, in this trial case, in this extradition in which we are on the 3rd day of trial, the very fact that D Company operates out of Pakistan and is involved with all kinds of terror activities in India has not been contradicted up till now. Lavina Tandon from outside Westminster Magistrate Court, London.
Apart from the information provided by the US in the UK court, India today has independently accessed details of Dawood Ibrahim's known addresses in Pakistan. These addresses, incidentally, are also with the United Nations in New York. Dawood Ibrahim is a US-declared global terror financer. Some of these addresses are, take a look on your television screen, Moin Palace in Clifton, Karachi, 6A Khaiban Tanzim Defense Housing Area, Karachi. This incidentally is an ISI safe house. He also has a house in Islamabad. He has a house on the Murray Road, house number 29, that's on the Margala Road in Islamabad. Then there's another known address of Dawood Ibrahim, which is 17 CP Bazaar Society, Amir Khan Road in Karachi. The 30th Street, Phase 6, DHA, Karachi. Abdullah Shah Ghazi, Saab Ki Mazar, Karachi. Then there is this palatial bungalow in Nooribad in Karachi. These are some of the addresses. India Today also has details of Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar's current and past passports. He carries multiple passports, though after a global terror crackdown on terror movement and terror financing, it's been learned that he's no longer traveling on these passports overseas. Some of his known passport numbers are on your television screen. That's G866537. This was issued at Rawalpindi. Then passport number C267185, again issued at Rawalpindi. Then passport number Kilo Charlie KC 2855901. This one issued at Karachi. John Hardy, representing the US FBI in the UK Westminster's court, has torn apart Pakistan's reputation to shreds in the UK, giving details of Dawood Ibrahim's location in Pakistan, his extortion business, his money laundering activities in the US. Joining me now on the broadcast is Kamar Cheema. Kamar Cheema is a noted defense and political analyst who joins us from Pakistan. Tilak Deveshwar is a former special secretary in the cabinet secretariat. But Kamar Cheema, I want to come to you first. India Today's Hamza Amir also joins us live from Pakistan for more on the story. But Kamar Cheema, to you first. The FBI has been tracking Dawood Ibrahim since 2012. The FBI has told a UK court Dawood Ibrahim lives in Pakistan. Isn't this a huge slap on your country's face, sir? Pakistan stands exposed.
Well, I think since Indian proxy Baloch Liberation Army has been blacklisted and banned by the US Treasury Department,
मैं आपका नाम पूछता हूँ, आप अपना गाड़ी का नंबर बताते हो. पाकिस्तान में आपको अंग्रेजी नहीं आती या सीधा जवाब देना नहीं आता? यूके के कोर्ट में दाऊद इब्राहिम का नाम आया है. पाकिस्तान अरे सर, मैं आपसे एक प्रश्न पूछ रहा हूँ, उसका जवाब दीजिए. अरे उससे आई एम नॉट आस्किंग यू अबाउट बलोच लिबरेशन आर्मी, आई एम आस्किंग यू अबाउट दाऊद इब्राहिम. दाऊद इब्राहिम पर बात करना है तो बात करो. दाऊद इब्राहिम पर बात करना है तो बात करो. दाऊद इब्राहिम पाकिस्तान में रहता है. हिम्मत है जवाब देने की, हिम्मत है जवाब देने की, हिम्मत है जवाब देने की. दाऊद इब्राहिम पाकिस्तान में रहता है. शर्म आती है कि नहीं आती है? शर्म आती है कि नहीं आती है?
He would have been pounded. I think the only problem in India is that you people have no respect. You people have no courage to talk sense, and all you do.
Oh really? We don't have sense to talk respect when it's your country which is in the global terror watch list. But let me take that question to Tilak Deveshwar. I will not let you hijack this debate. अरे नहीं कमर चीमा, प्रश्न दाऊद इब्राहिम पर है. दाऊद इब्राहिम पर आंसर दे सकते हो तो दो. दाऊद इब्राहिम पर आंसर दे सकते हो. यूके की कोर्ट में, यूके की कोर्ट में, यूके की कोर्ट में एफबीआई ने बोला है दाऊद इब्राहिम पाकिस्तान में है.
You cook these stories yourself. You create the facts yourself. There is no reality.
I have created these facts.
There is nothing in it.
अच्छा, सही बात है, सही बात है. पाकिस्तान में अंग्रेजी पढ़ाते हैं. पाकिस्तान में अंग्रेजी पढ़ाते हैं. पाकिस्तान में अंग्रेजी पढ़ाते हैं. आप यूके के अखबार खोल के देखो, इंग्लैंड के अखबारों में खबर छपी है कि दाऊद इब्राहिम पाकिस्तान में रहता है. लेट मी टेक दिस क्वेश्चन टू तिलक देवेश्वर बिकॉज कमर चीमा एंड आईएसआई, व्हाट इज दिस व्हाट द आईएसआई टेल्स यू? आईएसआई बोलती है कि मत बात करना दाऊद इब्राहिम में क्योंकि हम बेनकाब हो जाएंगे. लेट मी टेक दिस क्वेश्चन टू तिलक देवेश्वर. मिस्टर देवेश्वर, India has known this all along. Since 1993, since the Mumbai blast, India has tracked Dawood Ibrahim in Pakistan. His addresses in Karachi, his activities in Pakistan and UAE and in Africa are well documented, shared with Pakistan. What would you say about these latest developments in a UK court?
Actually, you said very rightly that we've known about it for decades. Now, the US, in a court of law in the UK, looking for extradition of this Jabir Motiwala, has laid down enough evidence to show that Dawood Ibrahim is based in Pakistan. The D company is operating from Pakistan, and the judge, in response to the defense QC, said very clearly that I have no reason to disbelieve what the US says. If they say they have evidence, so it's a simple open and shut case. I don't know why Mr. Cheema is getting so excited. The fact is that this Jabir Motiwala is a Pakistani national. He works for Dawood Ibrahim. Dawood Ibrahim is in Pakistan, and he's running an extortion, money laundering and drug smuggling racket in the United States for the last 10 years. And the FBI has carried out a sting operation for the last about 7 or 8 years and have got conclusive evidence of the links between Motiwala, Dawood Ibrahim, Pakistan.
That's
so
going to come
open
out.
and shut
Yes,
case.
yes.
There is
So
no
I'm going to come to that in just a moment. Because Pakistan's ISI, Kamar Cheema's my-baps are also going to get exposed. Kamar Cheema, it is Pakistan's ISI. Dawood Ibrahim is actually investing money of Pakistan Army generals. So let me now bring this to you, sir. Who is married to Javed Miadad's son? Who is married to Javed Miadad's son? Is it not Dawood Ibrahim's daughter? Does he not run a construction company in Pakistan? Does he not have a transport empire in Pakistan? The world knows it, yet Pakistan remains in denial. Why not act against Dawood Ibrahim instead of lying through your teeth, sir? Act against Dawood Ibrahim, sir.
The problem is that what raw sends you, you have to show that to the world.
Sir, raw ने थोड़ी दिया है, ये तो FBI ने दिया है. Sir, FBI ने दिया है. मेरे को अच्छा अगर raw देती है, I would have said yes, it's come from raw and I'm carrying it. Sir, I would honestly admit it, but this has come from the Federal Bureau of Investigation of the United States of America.
जब लड़ाई झगड़ा नहीं हो रहा तो you are picking Dawood Ibrahim because you don't want things to be normal.
सर मैंने तो मुद्दा नहीं उठाया.
आपको तकलीफ हो रही है.
फेडरल ब्यूरो ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन. सर आपने एफबीआई का नाम सुना है? सर आपने एफबीआई का नाम सुना है? आपके किसी मदरसे में एफबीआई के बारे में बताया जाता है? नहीं लेट मी मेक इट श्योर इंडिया डज नॉट. सर ये झूठ आप कहीं और बोल देना, ये झूठ कहीं और बोल देना, वो एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे. देयर विल बी पीस व्हेन यू टेक एक्शन अगेंस्ट दाऊद इब्राहिम. पीस डज नॉट हैपन व्हेन इमरान खान कम्स एंड वांट्स टू हग पीपल. ऐसे नहीं होती पीस. इंडिया वाज नॉट बोर्न यस्टरडे. एटलीस्ट दिस जनरेशन विल नॉट टेक दैट एनीमोर. मुझे ये बताओ, दाऊद इब्राहिम की बेटी ने जावेद मियादाद के बेटे से शादी की है कि नहीं की है?
Which can be proven, which can be shown to the world.
अरे दिखा तो रहे हैं, अब तो FBI दिखा रहे हैं. ओके, एनीवे सर, आई नो आपके देश में जब जरदारी का इंटरव्यू ऑफ एयर हो जाता है, अगर आपने कुछ बोला तो आप तो ऑफ वर्ल्ड हो जाओगे. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू ब्लेम यू. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू ब्लेम यू सर. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू ब्लेम यू. चलो कोई बात नहीं. आई वांट यू टू लिव लॉन्ग. आई वांट यू टू लिव लॉन्ग. लेट मी टेक इट टू तिलक देवेश्वर once again. Sir, there is solid evidence. There is solid evidence that Dawood Ibrahim is still in Pakistan. Is there evidence that he is still in Pakistan, that he is running his terror and extortion racket from Pakistan even today? And in today's day and age, there are electronic signatures. There are apparently reports that he's investing money of the Pakistan Army generals both in transport and in construction, and not just in Pakistan, apparently also in the Middle East, sir, and in Africa.
Absolutely, this is undeniable, and the fact is this is current evidence because the US gave a test. They produced their evidence yesterday in the court of law in the UK. So this is absolutely latest evidence, and that for the last 10 years he's been doing these activities not only in India and the UAE but also in the United States. That's how the FBI got interested, and it is the FBI's case. It is not the Indian case in the court of law in the UK. It is the FBI's case, which Mr. Cheema must understand, that the extradition unit has produced these documents and this evidence to show that Dawood Ibrahim is in Pakistan, and they want custody of Jabir Motiwala, who is a close aide of Dawood. So where is the argument? Where is the question of dragging in India and India not wanting peace? I mean, these are all just shows that Pakistan really has no leg to stand on. And Gaurav, I want to make two other very important points.
You must, sir.
One, this is going to be extremely embarrassing because, as you know, that Imran Khan is going to go to the United States on the 20th July for a 5-day visit and will be meeting President Trump. Now, this issue, which has blown up just before the visit, is going to really square the pitch as far as his visit is concerned, because the US is bound to ask him that why is Dawood Ibrahim, why are you sheltering Dawood Ibrahim in Pakistan?
Yes.
And can then Imran Khan say, no, this is an Indian ploy, when it is the FBI's own evidence? So Imran Khan's entire visit to the US and meeting with President Trump is going to get out of joint because of this one particular case. And I would like to make another point. Maybe you can come back about the Financial Action Task Force.
I will. In fact, I was coming to the Financial Action Task Force with Kamar Cheema, लेकिन असल में I'm unable to get through to Kamar Cheema, and I would presume that in the past governments of India would give up. They would talk to Pakistan the way Kamar Cheema lies, Imran Khan would be lying, previous prime ministers would be lying, and India would give up and say, "Chalo, engage karte." Kamar Cheema, this is a new India. इस न्यू इंडिया में unless you take action against our terrorists, we will not talk to you. That is something that government has made very clear. So Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar, FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, मैं धीरे धीरे बोलता हूं ताकि आपको समझ आ जाए, Federal Bureau of Investigation of United States of America, your ex-bap, they are saying that Dawood Ibrahim is in Pakistan in a UK court. Maybe your future bap, because your army chief was there, begging the UK, please play a mediator and get us to start talking. ठीक है, वो लोग बोल रहे हैं, I'm only reporting it. Sir, will your country take action against Dawood Ibrahim?
किसने बताया मुझे ये बताओ?
Sir, आप मुझे जवाब दो. Will your country take action against Dawood Ibrahim?
This is a good equalizer. Showing facts on Dawood Ibrahim,
Sir,
and calling the PL a terrorist organization.
So this is news. It has happened in a court of law. I will not let you digress. I will not let you digress. No, sir. Dawood Ibrahim पर FBI ने UK में कहा है, India has nothing to do with it. India has nothing to do with it. अगर आप जवाब दोगे तो जवाब दो, वरना basically like government of India has said, Pakistan को जो करना है करे, we will take care of Pakistani terrorists. There is no, आपको facts पे जवाब देना है, facts पे जवाब देना है.
There are no facts.
अच्छा, अब ये फैक्ट्स नहीं है, चलो ठीक है, आपको लगता है फैक्ट्स नहीं है, जब पाकिस्तान की और नाक कटेगी इंटरनेशनली तब आपको पता चलेगा. अभी your prime minister is going with a begging bowl all over.
We are good with the United States, we are good with the UK.
Oh, you're good with the US. On a Bentley, I'm sure you're very good. But let me take this to Mr. Deveshwar for the last word. Mr. Deveshwar, Pakistan's on a bent knee, and Pakistan says they're good with US and they're good with UK. They were good with Qatar, China, and also with Saudi Arabia on a bent knee. Mr. Deveshwar, how will FATF see this?
Yeah, I think Mr. Chima is living in a parallel universe. As I mentioned about the forthcoming visit of Imran Khan, the Financial Action Task Force, the point I want to make is that the last meeting which was held in Orlando in June, Pakistan was put on notice to get its act together on money laundering as well as terror financing.
Yes.
They have up to September to do so. Now, this case which the US has presented in the UK court clearly shows that Pakistan is harboring a global terrorist.
Yes.
Now, the Financial Action Task Force, even with China as the president, is not going to look very kindly at what Pakistan is doing. So, the Pakistan would be in real danger of getting blacklisted at the meeting which is going to take place in October in Paris.
Okay.
Where the preliminary meeting will be taken, where Pakistan's case will be reviewed. It had 18 months to get its act together. And now, at the fag end of 18 months, this case has come up. As it is, they have not complied with 18 of the 27 action points. And now this case has come up. So I think the situation is going to be very tricky for Pakistan. And Pakistan really needs to get its act together rather than taking shelter or blaming this, blaming that, and not blaming themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
And not looking within.
I have breaking news which is just coming in. I have breaking news which is just coming in from Pakistan. And this is apparently Pakistan's sham action. So we were just talking about FATF. Pakistan's just taken some sham action against terror bodies. So the Counter-Terrorism Department of Pakistan's Punjab province has filed a case against 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks mastermind Hafiz Saeed and members of his organization, the Jamaat-ud-Dawa. What we're being told is that Pakistan's Punjab province government has filed a case against organizations being run under the umbrella of Jamaat-ud-Dawa on charges of terror financing. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Hamza Amir. Hamza, what more can you tell us?
Gaurav, today the Counter-Terrorism Department of the Punjab province has filed several cases against at least 5 different charity organizations being run and governed by Hafiz Saeed and his organization Jamaat-ud-Dawa under the charity umbrella, and that is why they say that they are involved in facilitating and financing terror outfits, and that is why they need to be nabbed with immediate effect. They also have nominated 4 different people, the top tier of Jamaat-ud-Dawa, including Hafiz Saeed, including his brother-in-law Abdul Rahman Makki, Amir Hamza, and one other person of the organization in the cases as well, on similar charges of terror financing. And now Falah Insaniyat Foundation, as you know, has already been on the ban list of Pakistan after United Nations actually enlisted all these organizations as they on their terror watch.
Let me understand this from you. There is an FIR, a written first information report against Hafiz Saeed and others in his organization. Does it talk about 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks? What does it talk about? What terror have they financed?
It does not talk about the Mumbai terror attack. It only talks about terror financing allegations against these individuals, Hafiz Saeed, his brother-in-law Abdul Rahman Makki, and 2 other people from Jamaatul Dawa. It has been accused that this Jamaatul Dawa organization has been using names of different charity organizations, and under that umbrella, they have been actually facilitating terror outfits and terror financing. They have not actually been very specific on what kind of activities have they been indulged in.
Let me take this to Tilak Deveshwar. Okay, sir, you were just talking about FATF pressure. Would you see this as sham action? It does not mention 2611. It does not mention terror in India. How would you look at this, sir?
No, absolutely, this is nothing at all. Because in the past also cases have been filed against Hafiz Saeed and Zakir Rahman, Lakhmi, etc. And the courts have thrown it out within 2 months. So this is what Pakistan is refined to an art. That when there is a crisis, immediate crisis, you take a few measures here and there, and in the hope that the rest of the world is a fool and will keep buying your argument day in and day out. I don't think so. I think the world has moved on. India has certainly moved on. And we are not going to be convinced by any half-hearted measures of just filing a case. These cases should have been filed much earlier. And there should have been some action to convince the Financial Action Task Force that you are actually serious. There are 8 organizations, banned organizations, which the FATF has listed in the Orlando meeting.
Yes.
That Pakistan needs to take strict action against.
Okay.
Investigation, prosecution, as well as punishment.
Okay.
These are the 3 steps that FATF has laid down in their report as late as 21st June 2019. So just
Pakistan
by
has
filing
missed
these
2
cases
deadlines.
or FIRs,
Yes.
there's no investigation. There is a prosecution.
Absolutely.
Yes, they missed the deadline of
perfidy and
January
deceit.
and May.
Pakistan has perfected this. It's a fine art in Pakistan. But as Mr. Deveshwar was very rightly pointing out, that India knows that this is Pakistan playing a double game. Kamar Cheema, I've run out of time on this debate, but we will talk about this later. Kamar Cheema, Tilak Deveshwar and Hamza, for the moment, many thanks for joining me, gentlemen. An FIR has been done, but will there be prosecution and will there be conviction? Because that is what the FATF mandates needs to be done. Pakistan has missed 2 deadlines, January and May. September is the 3rd deadline, or the blacklist, and we'll be tracking that story very closely. A quick break. Rajdeep Sardesai comes up next. Stay with us.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.